So, New York. New York. I first want to say that before I even start the video, I heavily condone the actions that individual took in terms of going out and actively harming other people. That is not okay. No one should support that type of violence. It is unacceptable, unwarranted. It just shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened. And for anyone who don't know what I'm talking about, basically, there was a mass shooting in New York on a train. Luckily, a lot of people that end up getting hit should be okay. It wasn't really fatal. I mean, I don't exactly know if anyone. I don't think anyone. I could be wrong, but from what I know, a lot of people survived. A lot of them survived. So yeah. So with that in mind, we must talk about the man who did the shooting. Now, frankly, I don't remember his name, and I don't really need to because people like that don't deserve that type of recognition in the first place. But with that said, from what I'm hearing, that man who did the shooting had some issues. No, he had a lot of issues. He was struggling mentally. Like, he had a lot of hate in his heart for everybody. Everybody. Even among his own people. He was just full of hate. Full of it. But he was sick. He was sick. And there were several videos he made that pointed this out. And with that said, I have no doubt in my mind that they are going to make this man out to be a demon. I heard that they're even saying that he was supposedly a black nationalist. No, he's not. No, he's not. Definitely not. We do not claim him. No, sir. We do not claim him. He even made a video of George Floyd talking about how he deserved it. So that right there is all you need to know for people who state that without valid evidence. But still, he was sick. And he is sick. He had PTSD and a whole lot of other issues. And the only reason I'm making this video is because of the inconsistency. You see, there are a lot of school shootings. There are hundreds, actually. There are so many, it's fucking ridiculous. I actually made a video about that, showing you the numbers of how many they were. And those numbers probably, well, the numbers probably changed, but I definitely made a video discussing that. Definitely did. And the inconsistency for me is, every time a school shooting happens, they let the shooter play the victim card. screaming mental health, bullying, all that jazz. All that jazz. And it comes to a point where even one of the suitors, I forgot his name, but that boy wants an education. He was the one who he was the person who stopped the school when his parents were basically on the run. I forgot his name. But he wants education. Like he want options. Like he's gonna get out and just go away scot free. Like he ain't thinking about lifelong imprisonment. He thinking about college leagues and all that bullshit. I don't know. To me, it's fucking mind blowing. It really is. But like I said, they would point out mental health, bullying, and everything else. But I guarantee you, that man who actually does have mental health issues, they won't point that out. Or even if they do, they're going to downplay it. They are going to make this man look like a demon. That's what they're planning to do. And that's what they're probably already doing. I can already see the comments now. I can see it. I can see all those racist ass comments. And again, what he did should not be supported, liked, or anything like that. What he did was fucking terrible. No one should support that type of violence. I'm not doing that either. Definitely not. But he was mentally ill. He was mentally ill. A lot of issues, had a lot of hate. But they won't really talk about that like they did with the school shooters. You see, the school shooters, at the end of the day, they're victims. They're victims. That's what the media portrays. They're victims. That's what the news said. That's what the parents. Everybody says that. Everybody. School shooters. Oh yeah, even though they killed a few people, they're victims. They're always victims. But for that man who suffered and wasn't really all there in the first place, nah, he wasn't a victim. He was a fucking monster. I'm not saying he is or isn't. I'm not saying that. I'm taking no stance on it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying whether he's a victim, whether he's a monster. I'm not saying that. My job is to point out the inconsistency. My job is to point out how the level of care and forethought between people who wake up and just decide to empty a whole clip in their classroom, and you cut away to the person who said they struggled, said they hated, said they suffered from mental illness. The two of them are different because the kid will get players The kid will get heartfelt letters, therapists, counselors, anything that person needs, they'll get it. They'll get them that. Anything they need. And on the other side, nothing but a prison sentence. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. Nothing but a long-term prison sentence. And I don't know about you, but to me, that's kind of racist, ain't it? I mean, what's the difference between the two? Like, what's the difference? What's the difference? I mean, you can say one's old, one's young. Yeah, sure, but at the end of the day, they're both killers, ain't they? They both killed before, ain't they? No, not killed before, but they both killed in general. So what's the difference? They're both murderers. Oh, wait! One side is a majority white, and the other side is just a black man with self-hate and a lot of fucking issues. But those issues ain't gonna be addressed. Nor will he get the help he needs. No, he's gonna spend the rest of his life locked up. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not saying that. I'm just pointing out the inconsistency.